Central Bank Governor Cleviston Haynes recently reflected on the success of the bank's credit guarantee schemes and how they can be more effective. He says the initiative was originally designed to support small manufacturers.
To a large extent, as you know, a lot of those small manufacturers no longer exist. There is not a significant demand for the scheme. About 2 or 3 years ago, we introduced, in association with the IDB, an enhanced guarantee scheme for which I think the rules were relaxed, and for which, as far as I can recall, there has been some pickup in demand in terms of the use of that particular scheme. Is it where we would want it to be? I don't think so, but I think we have seen a lot more progress since the IDB scheme has been introduced about 2 or 3 years ago.
Governor Haynes adds that one of the key issues for commercial banks is often a fear that projects will end up being non-performing.
The more risk-averse of the financial institutions may very well be inclined not to take on some of those credits. How do we change the mindset of our bankers is perhaps more pivotal to the solution that you seek than to the scheme. The scheme is there, but before you can get the guarantee, you have to get somebody who is willing to lend you. Therefore, your project must appear to be a viable project with some risks, but they appear to be a viable project to the lender, and that is really how you are able to access the scheme.
Registration for the Barbados Revenue Authority's TAMIS online system is about to receive a major push, with a new project being rolled out in conjunction with the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Smart Technology. The pilot, which is under the ministry's Digital Acceleration Ambassador Program, will see students who are currently receiving a free tertiary education given back or volunteering their time to register local taxpayers on the new system. Students will be selected from institutions such as the Barbados Community College, Samuel Jackman Prescott Institute of Technology, and the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus. Now, using the help of the student volunteers, a number of tax registration clinics will be established across the island to assist citizens in their online tax registration efforts. Time now to take a look at how stocks traded on selected exchanges across our region.
We get started in Jamaica, where JMMB Group Limited was the volume leader with 327,137,347 units. They were followed by Carreras Limited and Radio Jamaica Limited. In Trinidad and Tobago NGL Limited was the volume leader with 35,914 shares changing hands for a value of $1,050,253.50, and they were followed by the West Indian Tobacco Company Limited and JMMB Group Limited. And right here in Barbados, the Insurance Corporation of Barbados Limited was the volume leader, trading 26,250 shares at $3.41 each. They were followed by Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited and Goddard Enterprises Limited.
Tonight we present the first episode in a series called Clean Thoughts, produced by the Sanitation Service Authority.
Pick it up, put it in. Clean thoughts, clean living, clean nation.
Hello and welcome to the first edition of Clean Thoughts, a TV and digital series that will take you inside the running of the Sanitation Service Authority. I'm Carl Alf Padmore, the Public Relations Officer at the SSA. Now, over the last week, the biggest news at the SSA has been the abandonment of the controversial tipping fee. The tipping fee was instituted in May 2015, charging waste haulers and the average Barbadian $25 per ton to dispose of waste at the Sustainable Barbados Recycling Centre, SBRC. SSA's chairman, Senator Rudy Grant, says the abandonment of this tipping fee will be a major plus for the operations of the Sanitation Service Authority.
We are happy that after meetings with our Minister of the Environment and National Beautification, the Honourable Trevor Prescott MP and Board, it was agreed to implement the decision as of Monday, the 3rd of December 2018. It should make it easier for persons to dispose of waste at the official disposal facility, SBRC, and in doing so, discourage illegal and indiscriminate dumping. It is also expected that this will improve the general health of the nation and help us to maintain and sustain a clean environment.
From the chairman, we took a drive through the SBRC and caught up with Debbie Rind, my equal at this operation.
This has been, well, what I said usually where it was now. An eyesore across Barbados, in gullies, in cart roads, highways, because some people saw the tipping fee as a deterrent. And although we imposed it to try to encourage them, then we were still seeing an excess of these all over. Now that the tipping fee has been lifted, what is the immediate reaction that you all are seeing here from the vendors and those who play their trade?
Yeah, so we started to already see an increase in the coconuts that we receive, as well as the pallets. So this organic material is material that we use to make mulches. So of course, the more organics we get, the more mulch we're able to produce that we can turn around and sell. So we do make a mulch from the coconuts, we make a mulch from the grass and tree clippings, and we make an animal bedding from the treated pallet wood that we receive as well.
Good. So the good news from the SSA is that now that the tipping fee has been lifted, we are pleased to report that there has been an increase in coconut shells, in green waste, in pallets coming to SBRC. That's less waste in the gullies, less waste in the waterways, and more breathing space for our environment.
Still at the SBRC, an important function in waste separation. This is vital as it reduces the amount of waste going into the landfill.
Tractor operator will remove any bulky items from the main clean of waste that comes in. So we will use mattresses, pallets, any electronic waste like a television, a computer, including washing machines, any stoves. So anything that is large and bulky that we don't want going to the landfill will be removed, in addition to any organic material. So you might see tree branches, palm trees, that type of thing. That type of material will also be removed from the main cleanup.
We're back on the road now, and it's time for a small segment called Inside the SSA.
So, as a driver, how long have you been working at sanitation?
This is about 40 years now.
14 years?
About that.
Okay,
30, 40.
30. So how important is your role as a driver in protecting the environment?
I think it's very important because we got the children around, and you know you want to get the rats off the road as well too. And you know I seen a lot of real serious things happen out there already. The rats and the garbage on the road pile up.
Yeah.
You know we try our best and try to get that move.
So you take pride in doing that there, so?
Of course, man. I love my job. I love my job.
I love your country too.
I love my country. I want to see it clean as possible.
So that's it for our first show of Clean Thoughts. Remember, please go to our social media page on Facebook at the Sanitation Service Authority. I'm Carl Alf Padmore, the Public Relations Officer at the SSA.